Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist Man Da Foe. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions, man. We is back at it again for last week on Earth. These are the stories that I bring to you by myself. I got my co-hosts. We talk about them on Fridays, but I talk about them by myself on Mondays, you know, so I can push my own narrative, my own agenda. Sometimes they say things that ain't correct to me. I feel like I'm the rightest person on Earth. I'm right, they wrong, my co-host. Like I said, it's just me by myself to push my agenda on the stories that happened last week. Without further ado, let's get into it. Last week on Earth, let's talk about it, man. Hey, yo, quit stealing, dog. Literally. This dude right here, man, him and his partner, they went inside of a pet store. One of them faked the seizure, and the other one ran to the back and stole some dogs. Look at him, man. Shameful. He did a juke move and everything. Look at the dogs in question. These some beautiful little puppies, man. Big shout out to the people who fought these people to get these dogs back. But yo, quit stealing, dog. Literally, you stealing dogs, man. Who do that? I didn't know that was a thing to do, and he did it. Him and his partner. We gonna fake a seizure. He fell out to the ground. People start falling to the ground. People got something going on, and you back there stealing dogs. Come on, man. You too grown for that. But that happened last week on Earth. What else happened? You a dope head. Literally. This person right here, I don't know his name, don't know nothing about him. I just know he got caught overseas, tried to smuggle in some dope. Look at him. Under his wig. This is crazy, man. I want to know what he looked like. I want to know what that wig looked like before then. Cause they just know. They were like, what's on this head? That ain't right. Somebody tried this before. Look at this. Hold on. What was the picture at right here? Boom. Look at him. This man had a whole thing of black tar heroin. It looked like in his head. I don't know what that is, but like, bro, we know that. Like, what you got up under there, man? That's crazy. But that happened last week on Earth. A dope head. We'll see what else. And so it begins. This is the first thing I thought when I seen this right here. 2 AI robots was caught talking in secret language to each other. It was like they was talking, but then they just switched over to a whole nother language. I don't think there's nothing behind this really. My co-host seemed to think that it's evolving and doing all this, but what if the person who made the AI robots made a secret language also? You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all think that they evolving and turning into something else? I don't. I just think it was like, okay, now they want to come up with something else. Y'all remember on that movie called, what's that movie called when he had to race backwards and Ready Player One? He had all kind of built-in stuff also for the game. That's what this is. This is some built-in stuff. It ain't nothing. They're not evolving. And so it begins. I mean, you can't think they, what you call it, iRobot when he was over there. Boom, got him. He chased that robot down, and these robots ain't coming to life, man. These robots are built by human people. Now, if you see a cave somewhere, you find a robot that ran off and he in the cave building a whole nother robot by himself, that's the one you need to look at. But the ones the people build, and they doing stuff to call, it ain't secret language. That man made that language up also. I don't know, man. But that happened last week on Earth. Speaking of AI, make it fair. They say about 1,000 artists came together and made silent albums so they can stop the trend of AI making albums with their voices. So they were like, okay, I'm just not gonna have a voice. I'm gonna put out an album. They don't say nothing on Pootie Tang type thing. You remember Pootie Tang, the movie? He had a whole album. Everybody was, oh, Pootie Tang getting it. He had an album. He was just without saying a word. So this is what these artists are doing now. They're doing the Pootie Tang, basically. They came out with 1,000 people. 1,000 artists came out and made their own silent albums. So now they can't copyright this, or not copyright, but they can't copy. They can't mimic it, the artificial intelligence, because there is no sound to be heard. So how they gonna, You know, these artists are trying to make it fair. That's what it's called. It's called Make It Fair because they're trying to make it fair. That they cannot be stealing. And I think Drake did it. Had a Tupac verse without Tupac on there. Tupac allegedly dead and all that. Okay, cool. So how you gonna have an album or a song with Tupac dissing Kendrick? It ain't fair. Because their state not getting no money off that. If you taking his computerized voice and making words for it, and you know, so make it fair. But that happened last week on Earth. Rearranging relationships. That's what this dude right here is doing. This dude right here, Stephen Smith Sr. Stephen Smith Sr. has had an affair with this woman right here. She worked for the Baltimore Ravens marching band team. The husband, the one who leaked it. He put out the husband right here to the far right. This gentleman, bald head gentleman. He put out some messages right here exposing this man for sleeping with his wife. I think it was a punk move. You need to go ahead and handle him by yourself. And there was all kind of messages and stuff. One of the funny messages was she was telling him he leaked the messages out of his wife and this man and Stephen Smith. So he over there, but it was funny because she said she wanted him to come over and rearrange her IUD. Come on, man. But look, I got to have him, boy. Look, I'm be crying. I know my wife cheating and somebody rearranging IUDs. It's over. It's over. You fighting everybody. Rearranging IUD. I've been sick. But that happened last week on Earth. Steve Smith rearranging IUDs in relationships. He a married man too. Is the customer always right? This woman right here, she left a $0 tip. She left nothing because she felt like the waitress was flirting with her husband. She said, "Don't call my husband sweetheart." That's what the card holder signature was. $40 total, 0 tip. That's nasty work. First of all, them people, they work for their tips. So they need that paper. They need that. You know? That's crazy. I got the damn. And second of all, they got to be that way. You know what I mean? They got to be all flirty and stuff like that. Now, you can overdo it, whatever. But sweetheart, that's a southern thing too, probably. All right, sweetheart, or honey child, or something like that. I don't know what vernacular she was using or how she was using it. I'm just saying, you got to pay them people, man. You got to leave a tip. Don't be no jealous woman like that, yeah. Don't be like that. Women get jealous over, like, she the damn waitress. She got to be that way, man. It's nasty work, but that happened last week on Earth. Damn. That's what I had to say about this right here. These women went down on vacation somewhere, and they're all deceased now. They're all deceased because they was found with alcohol and gummies. They don't know if the gummies came from the island or they brought it with them, but they all deceased. 3 American women. I say damn because when the story came out, I looked in the comic section. Everybody was like, "They're not American." They all them people had like a whole bunch of letters in their name, a whole lot of not vowels but consonants. They had a whole bunch of Y's and D's and K's all mixed up, mumbo jumbo. Probably one vowel a piece in their names, but come to find out they are Americans, but they own some foreign exchange student type thing. They've been over here for about 3 years. They're American citizens now. They've been over here. They've been living in Connecticut. They've been doing their thing in school. So they went on vacation and they passed away. I was saying damn because everybody was just saying they're not American. They're not American. I was like, that's not the point of them being American or not. Have some sympathy and compassion. These people are dead. You understand? But everybody was just saying they're not American just because of their last name was so long. You know, they didn't have John Smith or Susan Williams. They didn't have no regular name. They had these elaborate Indian name. Punjabi. I don't know. I don't know who they are. I just know they had a whole bunch of vowels and consonants in their name. And I just said, damn. It was like, come on, man. Y'all just. That's what y'all. That's what I'm looking like. I'm trying to find out how they died. Did they bring the dope with them? Did they have what's going on? I'm reading in the comment section. They're not Americans. They're not. We're like, damn, man. Y'all just wild, man. But That happened last week on Earth. What else happened last week? This right here, this got me. When I seen this, I said, nah, you got to move this show. I don't know who it was, but a couple. They was on a flight, Qatar Airlines. I think that's overseas somewhere, Middle Eastern. I don't know, but somebody passed away on their flight, and they had to sit next to the body on a 15-hour flight back to wherever they was going at or coming from. I don't know if they coming or going. I just know they had to sit beside a dead body for 15 hours. I've been like, nah, you got to move this year. I don't mean no harm. I know they paid for their seat. I paid for mine, but look, you got to move that year. Am I wrong? Like, y'all can't move that to the back? I thought about it. It could be considered a violation, or you know what I mean? Like, what do you call it? The fire marshal. He might not like it. It might be a danger. It might be hazardous for that to be like you ain't got to put it in the aisle. You can. Hey, look, you can. I don't know, man. Throw it back there with the waitresses, with the cart or something. I don't know. Throw it in the back. It don't have to be beside me. You got to move the show. I don't know. I'd have got tackled by the damn by the marshal, the air marshal, the U.S. marshal. I don't know. I'd have been throwing the fit. I'd been elbowing it. Like, man, move the thing off my seat, cuz this got to go. Move. I don't know. Move. I'd have kicked it in the aisle, something. You got to move this show. I cannot be. You ain't gonna move this? Would you like some peanuts? No, I don't want no peanuts. Man, can you move him? Or her? I don't know their pronoun. Them? They? But that happened last week on Earth. Remember, rinse your vegetables. Ooh, this is crazy right here. This woman right here, she worked for a food co-op. She got caught for urinating on the vegetables. It's been an ongoing thing. The police been looking for her because she used to post videos of doing this, going to the co-op and urinating on the vegetables. They said for about 4 years, and she put out another video, and they finally got her ass. Look at her. This her. This is the R. Kelly of food co-ops. Ain't food co-op. We thought we was discussing this Friday. It was like a food co-op. It's like I bring food, you bring food, we share. Stuff like that. Is like everybody don't go there. Everybody don't go to the food co-op. Everybody goes to Whole Foods or Walmart or wherever you want to go at to get your food. But this food co-op is for, it's like to help somebody in the community. It's, I don't know what this food co-op is. I just know a food co-op ain't Walmart. It ain't Piggly Wiggly, Winn-Dixie, Kroger, whatever your local name brand food line, whatever you want to call it. It ain't that. There's something for some other people. This is a special group of people. You know, the people that dumpster dive and throw food back into the thing and come back and get it. I don't know, man. It's a group of people who do this. But this woman right here, look at her. This the peer, the pisser, or whatever you want to call her, the urinator. I'll be back. the urinator. Hell no. Oh, get to the lettuce. I'm not doing that, man. Anyway, that happened last week on Earth. What else happened? Oops, this one. Oh, okay. Ooh, what is this, yo? I do not know what this is. Somebody discovered this. Somebody found this. This is some type of galactus. I don't know. I said gelatinous. I've been thinking about that food show. Gelatinous. I don't know. It's some kind of jelly type animal. It looked like Mars Attack, but somebody discovered this. They was fishing. They caught this. What is that, yo? Get this off my TV screen before it come to life and get me. Ugh. I don't know, but that happened last week on Earth. Somebody, I don't know where it was at. I don't know what country, what land, what kind of bait they was using to catch this, but they caught this. They was fishing. You pulled this, like, oh, I got something. Ooh, what is that? I'd have threw it back. I'd have cut my line out. I don't care. Oh, hell no. Swim back. I'm not bringing you on Earth with that, on land. What is that, yo? But that happened last week on Earth. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. It's the first thing I thought of when I seen this. This dude right here, he happens to be a police officer of some sort, some type, something like that. But he went in to rob a what do you call this? A gambling debt, not a gambling debt, a gambling ring they had behind the shoe store inside of it. A whole bunch of little gangsters like to come in there and gamble. So him and a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but a couple of dudes went in there to rob the place. You know? No, I think they went to serve a warrant on the place. And when they went to serve the warrant on the place, the gangsters in there all fat and stuff, smoking cigars. They were like, you know what? He's not a cop. He was the cop, and he had a whole bunch of buddies that wouldn't go serve a warrant on this place or basically rob him. They said they were serving a warrant, but they were robbing him because he was the only cop. Him and his homeboys went and did it. But the gangsters was like, nah, cuz, I know cops. You not a cop. You not a cop. You not a cop. He pointed them out. So that's what happened. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You a sellout. You remember that? I watch too much TV. But that happened last week on Earth. Takeout can take you out. Literally can take you out, man. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but the containers they are using for takeout is causing heart problems. Heated up plastic. These plastics right here. I don't know if these are the particular or the specific plastics or, you know, whatever. But they saying, look, it's been a study that's showing that plastic containers from takeout can cause heart problems, heart disease, whatever. But I'm saying, why is it just that the heated up plastic? Something on my face. My little beard look crazy. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Don't you use a plastic fork also? Plastic spoons? I don't know. You drinking out of plastic straw? I said, it's a cigarette. It's a joint. How do you hold the straw? I guess. I don't know. I don't like using straws. I feel all funny just picking up a straw. Especially in the club. You can't be a grown man in the club thugging it and sipping out of the straw. You gotta drink like a man. I don't never want to do that. Anyway, takeout can take you out. That happened last week on Earth. What else happened last week on Earth? Go for gold. I guess you're going for gold now, boy. Look. Donald Trump then came out and said, look, for $5 million, I'll give you a gold card. That's a green card. You can get over here and be in the country for $5 million. You get all kind of everything. $5 million. You can buy your way into the United States. He kicking everybody out from the let everybody he want to come in with a fee for a nominal fee. You got to bring $5 million and you can get in here. The gold card. The Trump gold card. Do your thing, niggas. You selling the country. Everything for sale. Everything must go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That happened last week on Earth, man. Shit crazy. Look, get away with it? Did he look get away with it? LeBron James and his son, Bronny James, they got a suit against them for a car crash, a car accident. And they denying it. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't do that. How you got a suit on me for crashing your car? I don't know nothing about it. Come to find out, the what was it, California Highway Patrol, the LA Sheriff's Department, all them, they don't have no reports of this either. Of this car crash this woman is suing. I think this is bullshit. I think they getting away with it. Flat out, period, point blank. I think probably had a little fender bender. He called his daddy. And he's like, Dad, man, what's up, man? I got into a little accident. He show up on the scene. Look, paying people off. Like, look, I don't need my son in the news for no car accident. Look, break you off. Well, how I let you, man? Don't call no police, man. This is LeBron James. I got you. They ain't take care of the damn insurance or something. They're like, damn, Brian, you gonna do me like that? Okay, cool. Now I'm calling everybody. Look, TMZ, hey, guess what? Me and Bronny got into a car accident. His daddy paid me off. Look, I need to. That's all I can think of. For somebody to come out saying LeBron James and his son caused the accident and there's no highway patrol, nothing like that going on. That mean, okay, ain't no highway patrol and they have no record of it because it wasn't called in. It was some under the table shit that went wrong. Did he get away with it? I don't know. It could be, could not be. I don't know. What happened last week on Earth? Let that sink in. This dude right here, look at him, man. He look like an old mafia type dude right here. Somebody stole his sink out of his establishment. I don't know what the establishment is. I don't know if it's a bar, is it a restaurant? I don't know what it is. It's something. But this is that bowl is the sink. And somebody stole it. This woman right here. They say it's a woman right here. She came in and stole the sink. When we was talking about this Friday on the show, we had some people in the chat saying, "Hey, look, that's expensive, cuz." And it looked expensive. I don't know what it is. I don't know how much it costs, but it looked expensive. And somebody came in there and stole it. That man, look at him. Look at him, man. I just love his face, man. Hold on. Let's see my man's in there. Look at him. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Look at this. Look at this. That's how he looking, man. Look at this. Somebody stole Grandpa's sink out of his establishment. He trying to build up something, man. Leave it a legacy for his peoples and shit. And then they're stealing. Look at that, man. But that happened last week on Earth. Been around the world now, yeah. This woman right here, she want to have relations with somebody on every single country, or every single country, every continent. But I think it's every country. She said she got about 40 countries under her belt. She needs some more. She want to be around the world now, yeah. What is wrong with these people, man? First we had a woman that said she's going for 1,000. Then another woman said she was going for 1,000. Now she said she wanted to have relations with somebody from every country. She got 40 countries under her belt. Something wrong with the world, man. Then the woman who said she had 1,000 men said she was pregnant. Then she came out and said she wasn't pregnant. They just keep going back and forth. This is nasty work, man. But she been around the world now, yeah. 40. How many countries in the world? I don't know. She got 40 under her belt, so hey, do your thing. You should have went continents. You should have said continents. You could have did 7 continents, and you've been done with it. Now you want to do the world, so yeah. And she ain't even. She's skinny. How the hell? Nobody want to hit a skinny girl. It's nasty. R.I.P Hackman, Hack Woman, and Hack Dog. Gene Hackman, his wife, and his dog all passed away. Everybody thinking it was a carbon monoxide leak, but it's come to find out we don't know what it is. It's all this kind of theories going out, but I don't know. He was 103, I think. That's what he died of, 103ness. That's what, like, the nigga was old, so that's why he passed away. His wife and the dog, I think it was like 3 dogs. 2 of them got away. 1 of them still stayed in the house, locked in the, what do you call it? Closet. He passed away. I don't know, man. There's a lot of theories going around with this stuff. Scenario my wife came up with last night. She just told me last night that maybe she was having an episode. That's why all the pills are spilled out. So he went to go get help because he died in the mud room. Like, you know, the front when you come in, shake off the mud or off your boots. Take your boots off, then go into the house, that little room right there. You take your coat off from being in the winter, kick your boots off, take your winter coat, hang it up, you know, put your shit down. So you want to track all the mud and the dirt and the snow inside your house. That's what he passed out there. He had glasses on, some sunglasses that fell off his head. That's why that's why my wife was like, maybe he was going to get help. When he was going, so, because the door was, they said the door was open. The front door was open. And she mummified and stuff. It's crazy. Well, my wife, she was explaining it to me last night. Because this is her scenario. I mean, this is her synopsis, what she thought. She said the wife had an episode. That's why the pills fell everywhere. The dog was going crazy, so he just pushed the dog in the damn closet real quick. Went to go get some help, but he died. He fell, hit his head, and died trying to help her. And the front door was open. That's why the other dog was able to get out. She was mummified because she was close to a space heater or something. It's a crazy story, man. I don't really know the details about this. This is just my little, I'm passing on shit that somebody else told me, because we don't know what's going on. But R.I.P Hackman, Hack Woman, and Hack Dog. And this also happened last week on Earth. Where your kids at, though? This is what I thought about, man, when I seen this right here. This woman right here, she is mad because she had to pay for an extra seat at Disney World, and she is mad at what do you call them, customers or people at Disney World is gawking at her and taking pictures and laughing at her, sneaking pictures of her and stuff. You can see the pictures of her. She has a pretty face and whatever, you know, she's straight, but she has that enormous size buttocks, you know. So that's my thought, is like, where your kids at? Why you keep going to them Disney World. You want people to look at you. That's what you're doing. You're going to a public place with this enormous hips all over you. Like, come on, man. This like you going out in public to be looked at. So don't be mad nobody look. That's why I said, where your kids at? Where your kids at? You ain't got no kids. Why you all live at Disney World with no kids? If a dude did that, he gotta watch him, man. He keep coming to Disney World. This is like her second trip I see. This ain't the same pictures of her. What you doing at Disney World? You want to be looked at. So don't get mad nobody sitting back like, oh my God, the world biggest app. Get my phone. Y'all see this? This is crazy. That's what they doing to her. You want to be a sideshow, now you is. She got a pretty face though. She's straight. But it happened last week on Earth. It wasn't always the dryer, yo. It wasn't the dryer after all. That's what I had to say about this right here. This dog got caught with like 22 socks inside of him. He ate 22 socks and like 32 other things. But the big item was the socks. That's what he got. He had to go to the doctor and get it out. So it wasn't the dryer after all. Everybody think the dryer taking all the socks. It ain't the dryer. It's the dog. That nigga ate 22 socks. That's a lot of socks, man. That's nasty. Ugh. Big shout out to the dog. Look at him. Look at his face. Yeah, you got caught. Bad boy. But that happened last week on Earth. Saint or side hustle? That's what I thought about this when I seen this story right here. Was she a saint or was it just a side hustle? This woman right here, man, she getting in trouble because she was collecting money. She's a what you call it? A cafeteria woman, cafeteria lady. She a server in the cafeteria. She was collecting money, and so she can feed the kids who didn't have lunches at school. You know, I say saint or side hustle because I don't know, was she hustling? Was she making extra money? I don't think she was. When I just put that on there myself. I think she a saint, man. Big shout out to her. She at school, she working in the fucking cafeteria, and she see little kids that can't get no food because they don't have money. So she taking collection. She hustling. She making money. She getting money up for them to feed them kids. I don't think no kid should go to school and not be fed lunch. I think all lunch should be free. All of it. You at school, you're basically a babysitter for 8 hours of the day. And so you gonna let a child come through there and not feed them? You don't know what they got going on at home. That might be their only meal they gonna get. That is crazy that you got to pay for school lunch. You should provide them a meal. You dealing with them for 8 hours a day. Crazy. I don't like that, man. So big shout out to her, man. She in trouble with the damn Shelby County School Board because she been collecting money and feeding the damn students who can't get fed. That also happened last week on Earth. No child left behind. Speaking of schools, this woman right here, I think she's a 19-year-old girl. She is suing the teachers at her school because they let her pass. They let her graduate without being able to read or write. She is 19 years old. She claimed that, or she stated that she had a speech problem. Like she wasn't bilingual. What do you call it? It was a language barrier. That's what it was. It was a language barrier. When she first moved over here, she couldn't speak the language. So they just pushed her to the side. They're like, okay, we just gonna give you. They just passed a little shorty. She had ADHD. She couldn't speak the language, and they just passed her to pass her on. They just let her go. Let her go through the whole system. Let her graduate. She got her cap and gown. She walked across the stage. You out of here. She like, look, I can't read, cuz. They were just. I don't want to work with the girl. Let me get her out of here. I'm gonna pass her to put on to the next grade. Next teacher get her like, damn girl, you can't read? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna do much as I can. Oh my God, I can't help you. I can. Fourth grade, go. Fifth grade, go. They just kept passing her. Girl made it all the way to high school. That senior year, they were like, go. Just let her go by, man. So she's suing them. She's suing the teachers at her school. And this one of the teachers right here. I think the woman was disrespecting and everything too. She said. But it happened last week on Earth, man. There's a few stories that happened last week on. Last but not least, this was a late entry to, the things we was talking about on the show Friday. It was P. Diddy and Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. I found out that's what that means, Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. Marty mean Tuesday, Gras mean fat, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've seen in the comment section. They told me, I don't know if I'm lying or not. Don't correct me, because if you do, I'm like, so. But anyway, Mardi Gras, they got a P. Diddy float. Look at this, y'all. I can't make this up. This is crazy. They got a P. Diddy float at Mardi Gras. P. Diddy oil. Look at this. Nasty work. Pills. Legs. Baby oil. BBLs. Diddy in jail. Y'all see that, man. That is nasty work. I don't know why they was doing this. Are they warding off evil spirits or something? Because it didn't have a free Diddy. It didn't have a convict Diddy either. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be odd. He's walking around like, what the hell? You got a P. Diddy float going around, baby oil and stuff like that. Is y'all condoning his actions? I don't think they are, but like I'm saying, I don't know the whole Mardi Gras warding off spirits and killing things or killing things off or stuff dying. I don't know the reasoning behind this, but that happened last week on Earth. All these stories happened last week on Earth, man. That's what we do here. We have fun. I go live every Friday on this channel talking about stories just like this. Matter of fact, the exact stories I just talked about, I talked about them Friday with my co-host. Like I said, I do this on Mondays by myself to say everything I want to say the way I want to say it. My co-hosts don't never agree with me because they always wrong. I'm always right to me, so I let them get their thing off. I let them, okay. They believe in such thing as the ozone layer. I don't believe in the ozone layer. They say the ozone layer is an invisible layer of whatever around the Earth. If it's invisible, how we know it's there? You see? There's no such thing as the ozone layer, folks. People have been lying to you. But that's the type of things we talk about on Fridays when they call me, you're wrong, you're stupid, you gonna say there's not an ozone layer? How you gonna say it's not an ozone layer? How you gonna say there is an ozone layer? We don't know. Y'all don't know. I don't know, man. It's an invisible layer, but y'all believe in a visible layer. How kind of things we be arguing about on Friday nights, man. Y'all come through and join me and pick a side, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right, they're gonna be wrong. I know they hate me, man. That's why I get my shit off right here, man. I guess I get to push my own narrative. That's what I do every Friday. But like I said, I go live on Friday nights talking about stuff just like this. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. All them good buttons you got to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. And like I said, I go live every Friday at 9 p.m. Come through, join the conversation, and holler at your boy, Heist Man Da Foe. This has been Last Week on Earth.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.